Welcome back to Baby Lady Canterbury. I'm really thrilled to be able to show you today the brand new Venicci special edition Tinum Upline. So I really love the upline. It's been really popular, and this is a special edition, and it isn't just a new version colorway. It's actually got some really lovely special features. I built this myself this morning, so it's a great example of being able to see it. It was super easy to put together. Literally, it comes out of the box with the pram pretty much built. You just need to pop your wheels on. You've got a cup holder. You pop your bag on. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about these, and you just build your carry cot separately. So very easy to put together if any of you are worried about that. Of course, if you purchase from us, we'll always build your prams for you. So this special edition, this is the powder colorway, and there's also a lava. We're going to do a close-up of the colors, and I think you'll agree that the colors are beautiful. This is my favorite. I really love this. That's why I chose this one. We are seeing a really big trend for those beiges, almonds, cocos, caramel colors, and this is a caramel colorway. Just blends in between the two. It makes it so much more practical in terms of colorway. The almond colors are so beautiful, but obviously are more likely to pick up marks and dirt. This one, I think, is a really suitable colorway for boys and girls. It's going to suit every season. I think they've got this colorway absolutely spot on. It just feels very premium, and I know that's really hard to see on a video. I would encourage you, if you at all possible, to go out to your local independent retailer, someone like us, and go and see it in person, because I think you will be impressed. But it is really lovely, really nicely done. So we have our extendable hood, which we are used to with our Veniccis. So you can pop your hood forwards by undoing your zip and then just pressing the two buttons inside your handle, so you've got that extra coverage. This has just come out of a box, so please excuse a few creases because we haven't let it stand. Obviously, if you were, there's just a little pointer. If you do take this out of box, you've got a few creases on it. It's ideal to let it stand for a few days, maybe in a warm room near a radiator, not on top of a radiator, and you should see those drop out. So if I turn this around, at the back here, you will be able to see the ventilation. Beautifully done. We have ventilation on the back here. I've got a little zip here so you can undo it. And perfect for those summer babies. We've just started to see a tiny bit of sunshine here in Canterbury, and oh my goodness, it's beautiful, and we've waited so long for it. But a little bit of ventilation here, always really useful. There is loads of ventilation on this carry cot, so lots of differences. So this has a zip. On the original Veniccis, it's just a lift up flap. This has a zip, so you're not going to worry about any drafts getting in there. So if you're having a baby later in the year and you don't want that cold getting in, you can be assured that it will be nice and snug. I'm loving the detailing while we're on the back here. Look at these really nice detailing on the badges, and you'll see this throughout the pram. So we talked about ventilation briefly just now. So there's also ventilation here, which you can unzip. If I can get my zip around the right way. You've actually got full ventilation here. Now this is a great idea perhaps if you're using this for overnight sleeping, and this carry cot is approved suitable for overnight sleeping, and I'm going to show you a little bit more about that inside the carry cot in a moment. But yeah, great addition if you are using it overnight, and it does have feet built in underneath, so if you are standing it on the floor while you're using it for baby to nap in, you are getting that ventilation underneath as well. So this is our carry cot. So can you see this beautiful detailing that we've got here on the front of our carry cot? I'm going to try and do a zoom in. So it just all matches together so nicely. Our leatherette here obviously matches our handle, and you can see those little details all the way through. The edges of our zips are color coded. I don't know if you can see this here. And then we've just got this same little badging detail. The little tags are the same color leather. This coordinates with this, and then you've also got these gorgeous touches of sort of like bronze colours on our chassis, on the bottom of our wheels, and we'll go through that again in a little bit more detail. But just the way it's been put together, and I talked about this being a special edition and why it had those extra features, and I think what you'll see, and I haven't actually asked Venicci about this, but to me there's just a little bit more detailing, a little bit more finesse. It's just a little bit more premium than our standard model. Not to say our normal models are not absolutely beautiful. This one just is elevated to that next level. So I want to talk to you about inside our carry cot as well, because this is where I've seen a really big difference and I'm really impressed by it. So obviously we have our standard zips that we can get into our carry cot, and I like this that they come down both sides. Now this makes it really easy, perhaps if you wanted to change baby, if you want to get into baby, makes it really easy to do. So let's have a look inside our carry cot. So looking inside our carry cot, the first thing we notice is our lovely padded mattress. Now the Venicci Upline mattresses are really thick and padded, but this one has new ventilation on it, which obviously if you've heard me talking before, you will know how passionate I am about breathing, about baby's safety when they're sleeping. You can take this cover off to wash, which is really handy. So if your baby is sick or unwell, you can remove the cover for washing. Obviously you'd put a fitted sheet over it as well, but I do like the fact that this has got really nice ventilation here. Now the other really big difference, if you have a look here inside our carry cot, you can see that our carry cot has lots of real ventilation. Now if you are going to be using this for overnight sleeping, this is really important. Obviously we've got the ventilation at the back, which we showed you earlier, and on the hood, but underneath ventilation is really vital, because it does mean that your air can circulate around your baby, meaning your baby doesn't get overheated, and it's really good for breathing and circulation. If I pick the carry cot up off the chassis, it's very simple to release this off the chassis. You've got two memory buttons on the side, and again, if we do a close-up, you'll see that these memory buttons are that same gorgeous bronzy colorway. They've incorporated this in all the detailing. You can't actually see, there are ventilated panels here and at the back, and you can see the little feet as well. So you remember I said to you that if you were sleeping baby overnight, I'm going to pop it down so you can see, you will see that there's ventilation coming underneath that carry cot, so that they can breathe more freely. Brilliant additions and improvements to this carry cot, making it well worth that little bit extra money, in my opinion. So let's have a closer look at our chassis. So our chassis still has that great suspension. Venicci say this is suitable for multi-terrain, so you would be able to use this in a more outdoor environment and it will be perfectly suitable. Obviously we've got our spring sections, if you can see down here, and it does give you a really nice ride, lots of suspension there, again making it more comfortable. So our handle is adjustable, right down from the very short to the very tall. I don't actually have my tape measure here with me today, but it is the standard size from the standard Venicci Upline. So if you do want to know the measurements, just check that video out. If you click the bell icon, you'll subscribe to our page and we can look at that. Or if you do want to message us, we can send you the sizes. I just forgot my tape measure today. So we can fold our chassis up really simply. Just to fold it, there is a button on the front here. Press it and it literally will fold up like that. That's my cup holder that just popped off. It's freestanding, which is really useful, and super compact. So if you've got a smaller car, particularly people who've got a more outdoor lifestyle, often struggle for something that's more compact. And I think this might be a really good addition to the comparison ranges for people who want that type of product. So to pop it back up could not be easier. So whilst we're looking at our cup holder, this is really clever. So they include 2 of these clips in the bundle, assuming that possibly someone might lose one. I think that's really helpful, because we do tend to lose things like this. They are easy to lose. It clips onto the handle really easily like this, and then your cup holder will just attach on one side. Obviously do be careful about putting hot liquids near your baby for safety reasons. Now our wheels are lockable. We talked about going off terrain. If you are going to be going somewhere that's more muddy, you can literally lock your wheel. It's a little catch on the back of your wheel, and all you do is lock it down very simply, and that will make your wheels fixed, which is really good if you are going somewhere off-road. Makes it more stable. And you can also take all of your wheels off quite simply and easily to clean. So again, if it gets muddy or dirty, all you do is literally very simply remove our wheels, which you can do with this button here. So if you want to remove your wheel, just pull this catch, your wheel just comes out like that very simply. And our front wheels can also be removed. We have a look at our front wheels. if you wanted to, and dirty, you can clean them all off. And I think there you can see this gorgeous detailing. I mean, you don't really need it on the wheels, but it just looks so nice. So pop my wheels back on. Now we are going to have a look at the seat unit. So this is our seat unit for our gorgeous powder Upline SE. Again, you can feel on this the gorgeous, gorgeous fabrics that feel, they're slightly quilted. They're slightly thicker than I think we've seen before. They just feel really, really nice. So your seat unit is fully reclinable. You can lay it completely flat. They do come with all these great accessories, including this luxury foot muff and the bag that we're going to go back to in a moment. I've popped our foot muff in, and I love the fact that you can put your foot muff in 2 different positions, higher or lower. You can fold this down and unzip it right the way off if you just want to use it as a liner. So I'm going to sit my seat unit up, and how we do this, there is a little handle at the back here. Hope you'll be able to see this. If you lift that up, it will allow you to adjust your seat unit into multiple positions, including the fully upright, like so. Foot muff down here. Now we can have a closer look at our seat unit. Again, the detailing is lovely, all the padding and the quilting and the patterns. We're seeing this new magnetic harness in lots and lots of different models now, and this is no different. So it does have the new easy to operate magnetic harness, and again these nice metallic details and the badging detail on here again just make it look really, really nice. You've got an easy open bumper bar, which just one button here. I've just built this so it's still a bit stiff. Ow. Maybe we'll do that again. Easy open bumper bar, like so, and obviously you can open it either side. We've got an adjustable footrest on this. So your footrest comes up multiple positions. So if you have a smaller baby, you can recline them in any of these positions with the foot muff adjustable. And then as your baby gets bigger, pop your foot muff down. Now, one of the other things that I really, really like about this is the adjustable seat position. I'll show you in a minute the button, but I just want to show you how magic this is. So we can make it smaller and we can make it bigger. So you don't have to adjust any harnesses, nothing to fiddle with. It will just automatically adjust from this button at the back. And if I turn it around so you can see what I'm doing, at the back here, this is what I'm squeezing up and down very simply, just to adjust our harnesses. Really, really simple and fairly unique. Just loving that detailing. So we also have an extendable hood like we saw on our carry cot. So no need for parasols, lots and lots of coverage with our peak that you can also push away if you don't want it. Just lots and lots of coverage there. And also a ventilation window on the top here. So you've got loads of ventilation here. And again, this gorgeous badging detail that we're starting to see on these models, which is quite new from Venicci and just looks very premium. We can turn our seat unit the other way around as well. So say your baby's got a little bit older, they don't want a parent face anymore, they want to see what's going on in the world. Again, we've got the same memory buttons, really nice and easy to use, that we can take our seat unit off and pop it on in our forward facing position. And again, there you have your forward facing pushchair, lots and lots of coverage, and you can have your hood lower or smaller wherever you like it to be. Easy to fold up, pretty compact both ways. This is with it this way, seat unit this way around. You can easily fold it the other way. And for something which is a multi-terrain pushchair, I think you'll see that that is pretty compact. It would easily fit into your smaller boots like your Corsairs, your Golfs, things like that, without having to take anything off. Just folds in one go, and super easy to pop it back up. Literally just lift your handle up and it assembles all in one. You haven't got to do anything at all. Really, really perfect. Now also I wanted to talk to you today about car seat options. So you can choose to have the Venicci Engo car seat with this. It only comes in black. And did you know that you can put rotation car seats onto this? So we've teamed this with the gorgeous cozy beige cloud tee from our lovely friends at Cybex, because we think the colour tones are just perfect. But you could use it with other car seats as well, and I'm going to show you how that works. So I'm going to take my seat unit off. 2 buttons. Super easy to do. Just pop it down there for a sec. It'll rest on that stand. And then I'm going to pop on my multi-car seat adapters. And these are the adapters that will come with it. And these will take the Engo car seat that we spoke about, but they will also take a range of different other car seats, including Maxi Cosi and Cybex. So you pop them on like this and they must face slightly backwards. Now, we're not encouraging you to use car seats on chassis instead of your carry cot. The new carry cot that they have produced is absolutely beautiful. It's the best form of comfort for your small baby. However, we are aware that customers do like to use car seats for shorter journeys. So this is how you would do this. Now, this is your lovely cozy beige. Put onto your adapters. All you do is you line them up over the Cybex little symbol there and just pop it down until you hear the click. Your cozy beige will recline. Now, we talked about how obviously it's really important not to leave babies in their car seats for prolonged periods of time. This car seat does allow you to lay your baby down when they're on the pram, which obviously is better, particularly if you're not using your carry cot. And I think you'll agree that this colour in particular does go absolutely beautifully. It is on a long order time, so if you do want this, not so much the pram because it's new, but the car seats in particular, very long order times, so you will need to bear that in mind. But I think you agree that it does make a beautiful addition. Now, this can come with the T base, which is one of the rotation bases, makes it super easy to take your baby in and out of the car. And there is a separate video on our YouTube channel showing you exactly how to use this, so do follow that if you want more information about the rest of the Cybex ranges. So I nearly forgot the bag that's included. Thank you, Scott, for reminding me. Not everybody likes a rucksack. This comes with a matching changing bag, which I think is a really nice addition. Of course, it matches all the colour tones that we've seen already. It hangs on our handle. Really useful pockets, both front and back. Gorgeous badging detail. Comes with a coordinating changing mat and also a hanging strap, so if you want to have it on your handle you can, and more pockets and zips inside, which are really, really useful to store all of your essential pieces. Obviously, it can hang on your handle with the bag hangers, which means you don't have to use your storage in your basket for your bag, which we think is really useful as well. So I think all in all, you will agree that the new Venicci Tinum Special Edition, particularly in this colour powder, is absolutely beautiful. We love it here at Baby Lady particularly, and we think it's going to be an absolute winner. Colourways, both this and the lava, we'll do some pictures of the colours. If you have any more questions, if there's anything I haven't covered, do get in touch with the team. You can either leave it in the comments below or you can message us via any of the normal channels. And I am going to ask you, if you are watching this video, please do subscribe to our page. We are nearly at 5,000 followers, which is a massive achievement for a small company like us. And it does prove that the videos that we're doing are useful, and we do them because we think you're finding them useful. As I say, if you have any comments, pop them in the box below. And if you want to give us a thumbs up, that's always really appreciated.